I'm Lisa Renee Jones, also Lisa Renee Harrison, because I'm married to Diego Harrison. And as some of you already know, we're doing some segments on what it's like to be married to a romance author, and we're answering your questions. So we're going to get right to it. And this question's from Karen, and we're holding nothing back. We're going to start Diego out with a bang. Um, what is your favorite sex scene that Lisa has ever written?
Wait a second.
Yeah, come on.
I think my favorite one is the window scene.
You really? Why the window scene?
Because it's very sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how it starts off and how it transitions into the window scene. Yeah, I think it's very hot. Yeah. So yeah, that one.
So the window scene, that's my favorite scene too, because that's when Chris and Sarah really become Chris and Sarah. Okay, so the next question's from Lucy. Have you ever had any input, contribution to the stories or sex scenes in any books? Ever feel that you have to live up to the expectations based on all the male characteristics described in the books?
Um,
From Lucy.
the first part, I think that she hasn't told me, hey, I want you to that you were part of this. But after I read it, I think, oh yeah, and that's so. A lot of things seem very familiar after I read them. What was the other part?
We're not saying that all those things that happen in books we've read. No.
There's been a window scene.
No, we don't have a window.
Live up to expectations. No, I don't feel like I have to live up to expectations at all. Not like in a bad way. As far as it's just natural how we are. I think that's how what she portrays in her books, how we are. We were great.
Um, which characters have you given to her for her stories from your imagination? And this is from Sherry.
Which ones? I don't know.
Well, you've contributed a lot with your comic books to some of my villains, especially when I was
Yeah,
writing paranormal.
I was going to say that the villains.
But it's true.
Yeah, the villains.
Yeah, he is a comic book freak, and so a lot of times whenever
Comic book geek.
both freak geek, but a lot of times when I'm talking about the bad guys and what motivates the bad guys, he'll go, "Well, in the Green Lantern, blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Of course, in the Green Lantern."
Actually, not Green Lantern. That's one of my least favorite.
Okay, whatever. See, I'm not a comic geek, although I'm glad he is though, because it's been a good, help. Anyway, so from Linda Rose, which would you rather do? The company you have, or buying or selling storage units? Since you're both from Texas, how long have you known each other, and what were you most attracted by? So, two things.
I would much rather do what we're doing now. The collector in me wants to do the storage units, but not for a business, just to buy things and have them. But then along comes with a lot of junk with that, so it would definitely not be a business thing.
He's a collector. Like if he gets on a whim and he wants, it's Starbucks mugs. We'll own every Starbucks mug that's been a collector's item for like 10 years. And if he decides he's going to get on, a tennis shoe kick, we might have a whole bunch of tennis shoes in the house. So it just depends on what it is. So the collector in him was not a good thing when we were doing storage auctions.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Since you're both from Texas, we've known each other for over 10 years. And what was that part?
And what were you most attracted by?
To Lisa? This was similar to another question of what caught my eye with Lisa. When I first saw her, I was at the gym, and her intensity, her focus on what she was doing, which was squats at the time. She had a bar behind her arms and then behind her neck, and was just going down, just boom, boom, boom. And I walked by her a few times, trying to get her attention. She didn't even blink, didn't even notice. And it wasn't the only one that was walking in front of her. She just boom, just focus on what she
When
was
I'm at
doing.
the gym, I'm all about working out, working out.
And not to mention that she was very attractive. And so that's basically how it all started.
Do you think, let's see who this is from first. This is from Laura Lopez. Do you think Lisa, being a romance novel author, makes her more open to trying new things in the bedroom? I imagine she must research sex for her books and come across new things she would never have thought to do before. And is there anything in Lisa's books that you can say, oh, hell no, there's no way I would do that? Must admit, I've had a couple of those moments myself.
Yes, I think, I don't know if it's because she writes romance novels or just how she is, which also is why she writes romance novels, but she is very open to, was that too much?
No, just go
In your
ahead.
defense. Yeah, she's open to things. I mean, she's not a narrow-minded person. She's got a very open mind. And what was the next one? Oh, yeah. Well, there's a scene in her upcoming book that I'm not going to mention and spoil the book, but that I would not. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do. That she. I'll tell you.
Okay,
Off
yeah,
camera.
spoilers. Yeah, but to tell you how what I put him through for the revealing us in revealing us there is a club, Paris Club, and he actually went to that club with me. I said I want to go to this club, and he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think I have to because now we're in France, and I see that everything in France is different than in America." And how do I know these books are coming out in France? That a club like this would be like a club like that would be in the United States, even if I went by descriptions. And I'm so glad that we did because everything I read online about this Paris Club was nothing like. We both read way up on it before we went. It was just a shockingly different experience than we thought. It was, yeah, shocking. Yeah. Okay, one last question. And here we go. This is from Laura Lopez. Oh, no, we already did Laura Lopez. From Zeta. Does the author you are married to ever use you to research her writing? I think that.
It's a very common question in different words. Yes. I'm glad to say yes.
Okay, so that's all for now, you guys, and we will talk to you all soon. Bye.
Bye.